What's up, guys? James Bomb, Truth Bombs. I'm out here walking in the heart of nature, as Ralph Smart would say. Shout out to Ralph Smart, Infinite Waters, deep diving. He's a good person to watch on YouTube. Really got me started years ago on, that whole journey of discovery when you're, trying to find your path. He's big on getting out into the heart of nature. Not everyone's fortunate to live in a place where you have access to nature. Luckily, I am. There's lots of nice places, well within driving distance, even walking distance. So if you can, I would say, regardless of where you are, how trapped you might feel inside, just get outside. If you live in a city, go to a park. I just recently went to Brazil during the pandemic. There's a lot of talk about how terrible things are there. To be honest, when I was there, it seems to be about the same there as it is here. We are always big on the grass is greener scenario. When I was there, I felt much more comfortable. I felt like there was less of a pandemic there than I do here at home. So, I'm not really sure all the time what the media is up to when they're trying to, it feels like freak people out sometimes. But, I went down there, a couple of people down there, and everything seemed good. Kind of like in the US, you just don't see this level of panic and despair that you kind of see on the news. There's definitely something going on, but people just need to kind of be less afraid and do more of this. Leave your house, get outside. There is absolutely no one here, 900 and some odd acres. And it's just me. No mask required. I'm socially distanced. Why aren't there more people out here? If there were, put on a mask if it makes people feel more comfortable. The only thing I hear that might have the coronavirus is me, because I'm a human. There's no other humans out here. I don't have it. Turn off the news for a bit. My parents, big on watching the news. Mainly my dad. Mom can't stand it too much. It's not good for you. And I'm someone who literally grew up watching the news. Every morning I would get up, to get to school. Back then in the 90s, you had to get up at like 5 in the morning. Isn't this magical? Where do you see this? Not inside watching the news. Yeah, so as a kid, I grew up. Every morning, Squawk Box, NBC, Maurice Dubois, all of the mornings. I was happy if there was a 2-hour delay, because then I'd get to watch the Today Show. That's how we're raised. And that's how we're brought up. We're brought up to want to consume information that, yes, is important, but it's not the thing that you necessarily need to focus on at the start of your day. Especially if it's not, serving you or your purpose for that day. You don't need to start out the day knowing how many people died globally from a pandemic. You don't need to start the day knowing that there was a fire in an apartment building that killed 30 people 150 miles away from you. These are things that happen every day. If you follow any sort of Buddhist teaching, the basics is samsara. You're born, you get sick, and you die. These are the facts of the world. You're born, you could get the coronavirus, you could get the flu, you could get cancer, you could be born with asthma, like I was, could be born with a number of limiting things that we all experience and encounter because we're born on this planet, and then it's up to you to let go.